Hey guys, Phil here, back with another episode of A Place for the Unwilling. And before I start playing, I have to own up to a bit of a blunder on my part. I have not recorded a part of the game. Between day 1 and day 2, you get a letter from Juliet, the widow of Henry. And you get to choose what response do you give. So I generally wrote a letter in response in a very formal manner, notifying her that I came to the city to discover the causes of Henry's death, and that this would be my main focus in the city. And then after that, the second day started, and that's where we are going to continue our game. So very sorry about that. I am recording now, so everything should be okay. Let's get out of bed, get out the house. What do we have to do? The history of the city. I have learned that the city was founded by 7 families, from which only 2 survived. The statue seems to represent one of the fallen, cursed families, the Scion family. Ooh. A mysterious play, and then shops. Good. Good. I feel terribly sick. I might have drunk too much last night. I should visit Miss Allen in case she has some medicine. There's a message from one Lucas Weston. It says, "To our dear stranger, the guardian of the written word in this decadent metropolis requests your company. I shall be waiting for you in my bookshop in Weston Street at a time that suits you." There's a letter with the town hall's official heading. It's very short. His Excellency the Mayor requests your presence in his office today. Be sure to attend. I believe that in order to reach the town hall, I must turn left after crossing the bridge. Okay, so, first of all, we're going to visit Mrs. Allen. Get something for our terrible hangover. Anything new here? Nope. Can you speak now? No. She only speaks in letters. Okay. No problem. Hello, Miss Allen. Mrs. Allen. She's not here. That's a bummer. Right. So, maybe let's look for her down? Can't open this door. Grand piano. Oh, here she is. Hello. Forgive me, my dear, but though I'd love to, I can't stop to chat with you today. Seriously? What is wrong with her? We were supposed to be talking about the medicine. I guess that was a bug, wasn't it? No. Okay. That is worrying. Maybe I was supposed to talk to her? No, this is Juliet. Dana Allen. That's the person I was supposed to talk to about the medicine. So how does it Whoa. What is this? The book contains an unsettling allusion to time. Each instant is condemned to be the consequence of the previous one and the preface to the following one. The book. The coffee table. I don't get it, honestly. So we're not going to do this quest, apparently, because we simply can't. Can you believe it? Come on, you must have seen the posters advertising the performance that's about to open. I don't understand how anyone could have decided to put on such a thing. It's not theater, it's an aberration. Might be. Really, maybe we should go back to Mrs. Allen at a later date. I don't know, because maybe she's not ready at that hour. Was there someone? No, it must have been a seagull. Okay, let's get to business then. I'm going to go and visit Lucas first. Then I'm going to go... Huh. What am I going to do? You know what? No, first I want to buy a newspaper. See what's new. Ah, just arrived, and you've made the front page. A record. Although, let me tell you this in good faith, the motive is questionable. You see, Mrs. Allen... Oh, but I'm sure you don't need someone like Giles to tell a gentleman such as yourself. You must know everything already, yes? Her hidden agenda? You have come here with an insatiable thirst for current affairs, am I right? Let's see if we have something that will satisfy it. It costs the same as always. No change, neither up nor down. 8 coins. Okay. I will buy the newspaper, but what was that about the hidden agenda? That was strange. Right. Those dang Unionists have created yet more disturbances. They've dared to raid one of Talbot's stores, and even worse, in their disgusting pamphlet they accuse our dear Commissioner August's men of having carried out this crime. I'm sorry to get so excitable, but if there's anything that gets on my nerves, it's wretches who just won't stick to the role they've been given. I'm sure you'll understand. You know what? I'm not sure. Our dear brothers and sisters need to know the truth, and nothing other than the truth. And only the journal can offer that. I imagine you're tremendously busy, but would you help me, how to put it, clip the Union's wings? You understand me, the opinion of an upstanding gentleman like yourself, a recent arrival to the city, is worth much more than you think. If you take a walk through the central district bad-mouthing that dismal rag, people will something, I guess. I couldn't scroll. So if you had something bad to say about the Union, I'm sure you'd find a whole load of ears pricking up. Most definitely. Well, what exactly would I have to say? I barely know anything about the Union or the city. I've just got here. Oh, anything would do, believe me, as long as they're terrible and scandalous. Make a list of atrocities that shock you and attribute them to the Union. They'll spread like wildfire. Do I want to go and tell people shit about other people I don't really know? No, of course not. Well, I certainly don't feel comfortable doing such things, Giles. At the end of the day, a lie is a lie, even when the reason for saying it is a laudable one. I don't know what is or is no longer laudable, sir. What I do know is that a city where good citizens don't look out for one another has a dark future ahead of it. But okay, you know much better than I what's in your interests, isn't that so? Have a very pleasant day. Is he mad at me? Oh no, Giles. The journal day 2. What are they writing? An ill-fated part. Dana Allen's welcoming banquet turned out to be a fiasco. When you're already in the gutter, is it possible to fall even lower? Of course it is. Yesterday, Dana Allen demonstrated once more the extent to which she takes pleasure in plummeting to new depths. Is it nice and warm down there? We cannot know, but the matter of poor unfortunate Henry Allen is striving to attain new levels of ridicule. Okay, so the party was a flop, and the reporter was incognito. Compared to this part of the orchard is a veritable palace. Wow. Regarding the newcomer, well, what can we say? Yes, he was present, looking as if he'd rather be anywhere else, and apparently horrified by the spectacle. We'll not yet venture to come to any conclusions regarding the new arrival, but we sincerely doubt that we'll see him anywhere near Dana Allen again. But then, who knows after all? There's no accounting for taste. So already, rumors are spreading. People are gossiping, and maybe Dana isn't someone we'd like to associate ourselves with. I don't know. But I guess there'll be a lot of choices like that in this game. Okay. Let's talk to the Shadow first. It's a shame that we can't look after all the factory workers in this hospital, but I guess the city doesn't have the sufficient resources. Right. Workers and hospital. Another place we haven't visited yet. Let's meet Mr. Lucas. Ah, here he is. Goo goo goo. Good day, sir. Welcome to the present abode of knowledge, a home where incunabula dream up new odysseys with which to surprise the world. 1,000 welcomes, good sir, to the bookshop of your servant, Lucas Weston. I imagine that this sudden eruption of mellifluous eloquence coming from the same insistent stammerer who received you only seconds before will have left you quite gobsmacked. There's an explanation, a good explanation. You see, my natural shyness, which I suppose must be born of the innumerable hours I have stolen from Kronos in order to take the solace in the joy of books, has developed into a pathological shyness, one which manifests itself in this bothersome stammering, I guess. You see, there it is again, that odious fate lying in wait for the scatterbrained mind. Anyway, my only remedy for this bothersome affliction is to sing, in the rhythm of the great classics, whatever speech I wish to unfold upon my interlocutor. If I get the beat right, I don't mess up a single word. Be so good as to bear with this eccentricity of mine, sir, and I will repay you with abundant knowledge and a loyalty worthy of Argus. I know the city and all its legends, ancient and modern, like no other soul who dwells therein. Allow me to make one prophecy. I see a golden future of friendship between you and I. I see us being to each other what Dante is to Virgil, and what Virgil is to Dante. Inseparable companions. You're always welcome, dear Dante. Here you shall find open ears and a loquacious tongue whenever you need them. And then some. My dear Dante, how does the morning find you? Has Hyperion favored you? Oh, a jolly allegro, or gloomy requiem. Right, we're having a hangover, so a gloomy requiem will be more appropriate. Well, I don't know if it's the gluttons in the 3rd or the murders in the 7th, but it's not the best of days, Lucas. I see. So today your heart has been held captive by Melpomene. Then celebrate it, my soulmate. It is from the most overcast of days that the spirit forges his greatest works, Medea, Oedipus Rex, Hamlet. Long live sadness, long live the contrite. Today I have an odd proposal for you, and yet one that is absolutely crucial in the quest for the ambrosia of this forbidden tree. I don't mind how long it takes you, although I expect you will leave Kronos dazzled by your Hermes feat. I propose that you traverse the whole of our most Crosian of neighborhoods, the streets Tang, Longinus, Al-Sabah, Orsini, and Weston. You'll just need to remember 5 names. You know what? I guess this is time to write some stuff. Just to be sure, right? Go without fear, explore these streets, do not abandon all hope. You will come back from this odyssey in one piece. Or at least I hope so. Okay, exploring the rich quarter. Right. So, 2 more things to do. Gotta meet the mayor, explore the rich quarter. Oh, and of course, I think. Oh, I can't. Oh no! I cannot complete the quest brightening up the place because the shop closed before I was able to do that. Oh no. So that was only doable yesterday. You know what? I'm gonna look at the prices right here. A party in your honor, ce n'est pas? Thrown by Dana Allen, I read. I don't wish to question your friendships, mon ami, but I did want to tell you that Madame Allen is not particularly well liked by hardly anyone. Right, let's check out what we have here. I can't really remember how. I should have written that down. Yep. I'm gonna sell everything at the other shop because I wish to go and I have no more business. Yes. Yeah. Let's make haste to the other shop right now. We have all day, it may seem, but at the same time, it's not such a long time. It's 1 p.m. already. We only have time until like 6 p.m. So we need to be quick. So no talking. No talking at all. Let's just quickly go to the bridge. Then across it. And to the shop of the gossiping patron. Not the patron. Proprietor. Really wish you could run in this game, but I know that's not that kind of game. Anything new on the bridge? Not that I can see. Let's just keep walking. Yep. Walk, walk, walk. And here we are. Maybe I'll be able to complete that quest after all. I'm not sure, but I can't. Can I? I don't think so. That's a bummer. Nondescript foods. I wanted to check out the book. No. Book. Oh! Look at this. We found a book with some more mysterious text. The rule of 7 determined, in the happy times, an upper limit on the movements of daily trade. This was due to our 7's amusing but disastrous habit of speculating with the economy in a chess game of betrayals, half-truths, and espionage that provoked seismic tremors in the market. Transaction capacity to 7 per family. Okay. So that's just the limit on trade. Okay, I want to trade. And oh, we bought that for less than 30. I'm not so sure about food. Let's sell everything. Liquors, can't really remember. 339. No, we've lost money, actually. We really should be taking notes. Yeah, really, I can't really remember what the values were. How's everything going? Look at you, always so nice and well-mannered. To be honest, I'm not doing so well, my dear. Not so well at all. Today I had to get rid of my only maid. When you're doing well, it's great, but money's really tight and I can't justify having more than one servant. And needless to say, this one may do with wages of bread and water. But even so, I had to get rid of her, and now I'm a total wreck. Do you feel as if there's a knot in your stomach, Mrs. Clinton? Because that's usually a sign that we've made the wrong decision. The wrong decision? My dear, I wouldn't feel bad about that piece of vermin if a car had splattered her at the moment she trotted off down the street away from my house. Whoa! As you can see, she's an utter reprobate. I'm a very generous person, my dear. I can overlook many things. I can overlook it when she sways her tiny little arse while she's doing her scrubbing, just so Elias can see. I can overlook it when she laughs and whispers with my dear little Louise behind my back. But today, my dear, today, I found my sainted mother's silver spoons hidden amongst the bread crusts in her basket. And I asked her, my dear, can you tell me what these are doing here? And she said, I don't know, ma'am. They must have jumped in. Can you believe it? Jumped in. Oh, very, very, very laughable person. My aunt still hurts from the smacking I gave her, and then, just like that, I booted her out. Anyway, my dear, it feels great to have got all these ill feelings off my chest with someone as caring and attentive as you. Here, take this potato, the absolute best I have today. Come back and see me soon. Oh, well, cool, we got a potato. The streets we were supposed to wander are not here. Ah, Al-Sabah, Longinus, Weston, and Orsini. Those are the streets I was supposed to go and I've been there. Okay. So, now, the only place left for us today is the City Hall, and we're supposed to be to the left of the bridge, if I remember correctly. Were you talking to me? I can't right now. Try someone else. Yeah, okay. Okay, this looks like the City Hall. Definitely a big building. Big imposing building. Let's get inside. Oh, who's this? I'm a bit busy right now. Come and see me when I'm in my office. Well, why don't you go to your office then? Can you see I'm busy? Everyone seems to be busy, but, okay, there's someone in a hat. Let's talk to the person in a hat. Good morning, sir, and as official of the Town Hall's Urban Beautification Department, I oversee aesthetic and functional improvements to our beautiful city. Would you like to contribute to some of our projects? By the way, we're selling tickets for the upcoming play. I am not interested in contributing any of my money, to be honest. So, tell me about those tickets. Great, that'll be 250 coins. What? That's a bit much, isn't it? After a second thought, I don't want that ticket. So, a bit busy right now. Okay, when is he in his office? Man, it's 3 p.m. The mayor's not in his office. I can't do anything here. The back of the chair is incredibly discolored and patchy, even though the upholstery is clearly of high quality. Mr. Zimmer must spend all day glued to it, and maybe all night too. Who is Mr. Zimmer? I don't know a Mr. Zimmer. A row of portraits of the city's different mayors. Okay, let's check out the map. Map of the city with a strange symbol on top. A book. The Rule of Seven. This is the same book we've already seen. Oh, okay, Mr. Zimmer. The Honorable Wallace Zimmer. Right. What is this strange ball here? I want to touch this. I want to check this out. Yep. Okay. Can I check this out? The desk. No, I don't want the desk. Okay, no matter. Can't do anything here. Okay, frankly, this is a bit irritating. It's 4. already. We can't really see the mayor. Let's sit and wait for a while. Oh, there's like a back alley there. What might be in the back alley? Let's check it out. We found a back alley. Who are those guys? If you see any scruffy kids loitering around here, I'd advise you to keep an eye on your pockets. Okay. What is this place? Door's closed, of course. Can't do anything. Poison for cats, yeah. Let's rummage through the bins. Nope. Where are we now? I don't know. Well, I really think the police need to relax a little. The other day they threatened to bust my head open just because I asked a few questions. Yeah, you might be right there, buddy. They're not too nice. Okay. No, I need to get back to the city hall because I was supposed to meet with the mayor. Maybe he'll be back in his office right now? Let's check it out. I really hope he is. Yes. I guess he must be upstairs. Yes. Good. Let's talk to him. Oh. Oh. How embarrassing to have you catch me like that. Well, I have made a terrible first impression. Yes. I'm the mayor of this city and you caught me asleep on the job. In my defense, it's the first hour I've allowed myself to take off in the last few riotous weeks. The city is at boiling point right now. Well, you'll see soon enough. But let us get to the formalities. I am Wallace Zimmer, loyal servant to yourself and all the residents of the city, as long as my body can stand it, of course. I've been very interested in meeting you. Word on the street is that you've taken over the business and the position of the deceased Henry Allen. I expect from you what I expect from every other important citizen. A helpful hand on my shoulder, not around my neck. Believe me, every little helps. Oh. Come in. I'm meeting you right now, am I? Things at the moment are a little, The mayor is talking on one of those modern devices. I believe they're called telephones. It's the first time I see one. Nobody can afford them. Tell Inspector August that it's urgent and that he should fix it as soon as possible. I'll better move his fat ass. Let's interrupt him. Mr. Mayor. Oh, by the way, didn't he, introduce himself to us? Or was he talking about... He had to have been talking to us because he mentioned Henry Allen. So I don't really get this dialogue. It's a bit strange. Yes? Oh, it's you. I'm sorry, I couldn't see you properly. So much on, and I'm very pleased to see you here. As you see. Yes, Mr. Butler. Yes. Not at all. Not at all. Yes, maybe. Oh dear, well, now you see for yourself this diabolical machine. Telephone, they call it. You can talk with anyone, no matter how far away. It's a great help. But let's return to your needs. Yeah? No. Tell them Look, Mr. Butler, I'm hanging up on you. I've got an important visitor, yes? We'll speak then. No, I don't mind at all. That too. It's all the same to me. Goodbye. Now, where were we? The letter. Well, you sent me a letter asking to meet me. I don't know if you remember. Yes, of course I remember it. Meeting you is very important. Most important. Consider the visit as a mere act of courtesy. Do not think of me as mayor. Think of me as... Again, Butler! What? Oh, Mr. Aberley. Well, no, tell him straight away. Tell him 10 minutes. Thank you, Mr. Butler. Thank you. As you see, we'll have to make it brief. What a shame. I hope you can forgive my lack of discretion, but there are two most important questions I'd like to ask you. As you can see... and there it goes again. Anyway, as you can see, things are a little tense in the city right now. A big mess, rich and poor. A store burning down here, a unionist disappearing there. Regrettable. All highly regrettable. But what I'd like to know... I've had it with that cursed machine. What I'd like to know is, what do you think of all this? Have you any concrete thoughts on this? A struggle, let's say. Huh. Do I have to take sides? I guess I'm rich, so I'm gonna be on the side of the rich. Well, Mr. Mayor, I believe my position on all of this is very clear indeed. I am with the upstanding ladies and gentlemen. Please let me drink to that answer. There you go, down in one. Would you like some? Actually, best not. This one is the most expensive. I'll say it again, that response has brightened up my day. You've hit the nail on the head. You really have. My second question is much more intimate, and I'd completely understand it if you didn't answer, but here it is. What are you doing here exactly? This guy doesn't need to know I'm investigating Henry's death, does he? Honestly, I'm here to build a future for myself. As terrible as the circumstances are, I want to take advantage of the business opportunities I've been presented with. This merits a good slug. Goes down like a dream. If it's business you're looking for, then it's business you shall find, as well as allies for said business. Buy the journal every day, and ask your close acquaintances. Sometimes the first flow of funds comes from where you least expect it. You'll be off to a good start if you think about your cash flow. Let me give you some advice. Think about your cash flow before anything else. My, how late it's gotten. Possibly late. I'm going to have to... Yes, oh dear. Excuse me. He's still talking. Uh-huh. Yep. He stopped. Mercifully, he stopped. So, exploring the rich quarter. Urgent meeting is off. History mysteriously. Okay. I'm going to go back to... Oh no, it's 6 already. We won't manage on time, will we? The days are passing very, very quickly. I don't think we'll have the time to get back to Lucas and to La Lumiere. Ooh, look at this. This is a person. No, person, come on. Get back to here. I lost the person. Okay, next time then. That was a real person, like not a shadow. Okay. In that case, I guess we have to get back to our home. I will try going to Lucas, but I'm not sure if I'll be there on time, because it's 7:20. Half past. I don't think it'll be open. I hope it will, but yeah, he's not here. Oh, he is. Good. You have not yet completed this odyssey. Excuse me, I haven't? I'm pretty sure I have. Once more. Hang Street. It's our place. So we've been the whole length of that. Orsini Street, we've been the whole length of this. We've been everywhere here. I don't understand. Where haven't we been? Closed. Okay, to 7 p.m. Right. Let's take a stroll around the streets in that case. One last time. And, oh, what is this place? The Top Hat, exclusive club for Top Hat brothers and sisters. We're not a Top Hat brother or sister. Not yet, at least. I'm pretty sure we've been here already. I'm absolutely sure we've visited all the streets he wanted us to visit. I've been up and down every street in the whole neighborhood. I should go back to the bookshop. Oh, really? Now? Dude. This is irritating, frustrating, exasperating. But okay, let's talk to Lucas. And right now, he might open up to us a bit more. My Dante, you are the Argus to my Odysseus, a faithful friend who always comes through. Thank you. I see you have a banquet under your belt, Dante, from Dana Allen, no less. A little advice for your future endeavors. Do not get too close to your friend's mother. The reputation is nefarious, catastrophic. A little bird has told me, dear Dante, that you are reading to explore the beautiful world we have lost. The Seven and their wonders, believe me, as the blue, I miss it too. I've explored this neighborhood quite enough. From top to bottom? From top to bottom. How happy that makes me, my dear Dante. Now you're in a position to satiate your hungry logos. Do you have any questions for me about your outing? Let's start with the theater. I'd like to know more about the theater. It looks like they're putting on a new show. Not just any play, my good friend, one that has been awaiting its debut for no less than 1,000 years. Casilda and Camilla and the Black Boy. What a story. But you asked me about the theater. It is one of my humble family's few great achievements. My father's, to be specific. You see, the blues, the westerns, are the guardians of culture in these parts. It was my father who insisted that we couldn't have a half-decent city without a bona fide western. In fact, it was his last wish. Well, it delights me to know that our temple to laughter and tears has awakened your interest. Do you wish to ask me anything more? Now the club. I'd like to ask you about the private members club. If only that's what it were. It's little more than a miserable den of inflated egos all marinated in alcohol and tobacco. Well, seems like my kind of place. Well, I suppose that for a businessman such as yourself, it could be a rather interesting place. Thomas Everett is your man if you wish to ingratiate yourself with the society of the top hats, although I recommend my one, the black on white, far less noisy and far more stimulating. Do you wish to ask me anything more? And now the bookshop. I'd like to know more about your bookshop, Lucas. What can you tell me about it? Oh, now then, what's most certain is that it's not. Forgive me, my dear Dante. It's just that I am overcome with emotion at finding, at long last, among all this dirt and grime, a cultivated soul. You don't know how much the chalice of my soul overflows with joy upon hearing you ask about my humble dwelling. I could spend hours talking about it and its contents, about the other things on its shelves that can be seen by all, and about those things that only a select few. But no, I must contain myself. The only thing I can tell you is that it is always open for you, day and night. It is there to humbly serve you, just as I am. Do you wish to ask me anything more? I think that's enough for today in this neighborhood. Many thanks for suggesting this walk to me, Mr. Weston. The pleasure, my dear Dante, has been mine without a shadow of a doubt. Please come often to sing of joy and sadness with this poor old man. you will always find an eager listener in me. Ave, Philip. May the Ides of March guide you. Righty. I think that's... Oh, I was asleep for a moment. Anything could happen to me here. I should call it a day. Yeah. Of course. We'll call it a day. We'll call it whatever you want. Let's just get back to our humble abode. Let's not talk to anyone else. Just go to sleep. Day 2 is nearing its conclusion. It's 10 in the evening already, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Considering we've went to sleep at 7 or 8 yesterday, this is pretty late. Okay, we're home, and it's time to go to sleep. Let's call it a day.